Hello, magnificent galactic spirits. Today's the day that you shine your light in expression for how you are ascending as you find and reclaim your soul self. And we're going to talk about all of that today. We're also going to talk about just how easy it is to use the Mayan calendar and as a method for your evolving soul self to self-actualize, and not only self-actualize with every birthright of the day, but have actual moments of experiential confirmation. That's item number 2. Item number 3, we are going to talk about all the free resources that I've made available to you that are as easy as getting on your phone at the click of a finger. And 4, we are going to go deep into the expression of you shining your starlight and really sharing your soul self and why you're born at this time for your evolution, for you to be happy in your third dimensional world as we all start to experience fifth dimensional consciousness, as a participation in evolving our planet. Because with this age of Aquarius, and if y'all will remember, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. If you're as old as me anyway, when the beautiful musical of Hair predicted this magnificent time that we are all stepping into, that we have chosen to be born at this time in order to experience this evolution. So let's get started with all of that, and just want to give you a little teaser that if in fact I'm so inspired, and please know that this is all stream of consciousness, that we're going to do a little tuning of our chakras as part of the experience of how you can confirm your self-actualization as you are working with each of the daily birthrights. So let's get started. My notes, in order to get the lighting right, everybody, it's kind of dark in my office, so I'm just going to put on a little eyewear in order to see what I'm doing here. So this is, I want to start with just how easy it is to use the Mayan calendar and how the free resources that I have left, that I am giving to you as an example of just how easy it is. And on galacticspirit.com there is a calendar. This is the Mayan calendar with all of the images, and today is Star. This is Galactic Star, which I hope you're seeing on my cursor, and it says sign in with your free membership. So I've already gotten my free membership, and you just have to put in your email and your passcode. It's super simple that you'll get, and you'll sign in, and the whole calendar will start to repopulate. But before, and there it is, and today you can track the calendar like so, and every day on the headers of every page you will see the daily energy. There's the Galactic Star, the way you are expressing your star self, and we're going to get deeper into that in a few minutes, with your throat chakra. And you'll see in the calendar that every day I've given you what chakra it is. Now, keep in mind that the way the calendar is the way the calendar is, I'm expressing it to you, it's with the third dimensional method, which is the method that we are most familiar with at this time, where following a Hindu perspective or a Buddhist perspective, where the root chakra is on Monday, the root chakra is on Monday, Mastery Monday, where I come and do the broadcast. Tuesday is the sacral orange. Wednesday Worthy Wednesday is the will chakra. And how cool is that? Because that's where all of our confidence issues are. And moving up the channel of our chakras, you'll see them on the screen right now. And Friday is the throat chakra day. Now keep in mind that there is a galactic way to look at all of the chakras, more in a radial experience. Those are on galacticspirit.com. It's more of a fifth dimensional way, because we know that the cycles of time and the cycles of energy and the way we spiral up our evolution, there is a way to look at the chakras from that perspective as well, and that is available to you on galacticspirit.com. But and we can talk about that another day, but for now I just want to talk about where you can find everything. And you'll see that right up in the header, you have those two. And you also have an image here which relates directly to the free video of the day on galacticspirit.com too. And today is talking about beautiful new choices. Our new choices in the way that we are looking at our soul mission. Like everything else in this world, every moment in time is a choice between many, many factors. The same way you have chosen to step into your evolutionary consciousness, reclaim your birthrights and your galactic spirit, as compared to just floating on a sea and paying and going to work every day and just going through the motions. Most of our galactic spirits that are tracking these energies are working with the daily energies every day in order to really start as a method of self-actualization. And you might want to look at galactic spirit, because there is an energy of the day, a birthright of the day. You kind of can look at it as galactic astrology, just to go back to basics a little bit. And I just don't, it's so much more than astrology, because with all the systems of astrology that I know enough to be dangerous on, I never really resonated with them because of not only their complexity and how all the cycles are moving at different speeds and the planets are moving at different speeds. The Mayan calendar is flawless in its perfection, where it is always the same. So here is a way to look at the galactic calendar too. I'm just going to again, I'm stream of consciousness with you. As I explain, there are 260 days. We are in the first channel right now. We are in the most primal time. And there's no coincidence. There's a magical synchronicity that the first row is all about the primal energies, where you're coming into your own for the entire 260-day cycle of rebirthing your mind, a new mind, with the DNA spiral right in the center. You'll see that in green right there. So we're coding our DNA at the same time. Yes, we are. We're awakening the dormant or the junk stuff that the scientist is saying. No, that's not junk at all. Those are light receptors that are waiting for you to download these galactic light codes into your consciousness to awaken and spiral up your DNA. So here we are in the primal energies that we are then going to carry through as we raise different octave frequencies as we move through. There was a point that I wanted to make. It will come back. Well, here we go. Today is one way to look at it, and this map is on galacticspirit.com. It's day number 8 in the primal initial row of who you are and who you're becoming. I remember what I was going to tell you. Relative to the first row is all about initiating your soul destiny, which is the first high intensity energies of the 8-day dragon cycle. So as you're uncovering and as you're redesigning and as you're nurturing and as you're expanding and as you're expressing, what do you want to be? How do you want to accomplish? and evolve during the next 260 days, you are really defining what your soul mission is during this 260-day cycle. By the way, 260 days, what is it? It's 9 months. It's gestation of human birth. It's of human consciousness. We are birthing your new consciousness, and that is why dragon is so important. And beautifully, synchronistically, magically, the Mayans had it figured out that dragon, which is the energy of redefining your soul self, is the first energy of this magnificent cycle. By the way, I forgot to tell you in the beginning, one other thing I was going to share with you, item number 4. Okay, so stream of consciousness, what comes through, comes through. I'm going to also share with you the magic of day number 8. And today is day number 8. I am going to share my screen again with another free resource. And just so you know, everybody, we're going to come back to this calendar in maybe not. But you'll see day number 8 right there. So today is the 3 dots. I told you before, each dot is a day, so that's 3. A bar is 5. So 3 plus 5 is 8. This is the 8th day of the Mayan cycle. And I'm going to share something with you right now that's on this calendar as well. And if you don't understand it, it's okay. File it in the back of your head, because one day it's going to come very present for you and very important. Today is a magic turtle day, and you'll see it in the calendar. And and you'll always see it when it is a special day. There's another day, magic turtle day there, right, too. And while you're looking at the calendar, let's play a little game. Do you happen to see something consistent with why this is a magic turtle day, why there's a turtle there, and why there's a turtle day? Why there's a turtle there. What do you see that's consistent? When you start paying attention to the energies, it tells you exactly what's going on. The same way when you look at the images, which are light-coded images. And remember, image existed before language. They download in your psyche to what is familiar. The same way cave paintings described the energies of what the indigenous people saw. So there's a star. What do you think star means? Yesterday was hand. We talked about this a little bit on Worthy Wednesday. Hand, it's about your accomplishments. World Bridger is kind of tricky, but as far as what it looks like, World Bridger is all about egoic freedom and surrendering to the unknown and letting go of your monkey mind. We talked about that on Worthy Wednesday. Anyway, that was just a little distraction, a little sidebar, but I want you to see the flow and how easy it is. So every time star comes up, it means the same thing. But what does it mean in the dragon ascension? We'll get there. But let's go back for a second. Why are these 2 turtles? Wanted to give you time to have a look at it. Look at the 3 dots and 1 bar. 8. Today's day number 8. Remember, I told you how important day 8 was, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. And look at this. On this here is also an 8. Here's the punchline. Here's the answer. As there are 13 days in a cycle, there's also 13 moons, 13 months. I'm going to use that word just as a point of reference. There's 13 28-day cycles. Instead of 30 days has September, April, June, and November, which is very, very complicated. We can't, the only way we, at least I personally can remember how many days in a month is to sing the song. And then February screws us all up. Is there 28 or 29 days with a catch-up day? It's like so messed up. And we can talk about the imperfections of the Gregorian 12 moon calendar in a whole session together, but we're not going to do that right now, but we certainly could, and we will. There's 13 cycles of 28. And there's also, those are called moons, and the moons are numbered in the same way. Moon 1, Moon 2, Moon 3, the same way the days are. Day 1, Day 2, all the way to 13. And when you scroll up on the free calendar, look at that symbol right there. I'm going to make it a little bigger for you so you can see it really big. 3 dots and 1 bar. 8, binary code. We are in the galactic moon on a galactic day, day number 8. And galactic in the 13-day spiral is all about expression. So today is a magic turtle day. So whenever the day lines up in the 13-day cycle and aligns with the moon number, that's when you have a magic turtle day. And the magic turtle day, I like to call a double up frequency. And the day number 8 energy is all about how are you expressing your soul energy, because we are in dragon, soul energy. How are you expressing it in the moon? So you see the lineup, the 8 and the 8. And what is 8? I'm going to change my screen so you can see me. 8. When you turn 8, by the way, it's really cool to make finger draw. I'm going to give you a tip here. Whatever energy of the day is, you can finger draw it up in the heavens, set the intent, and lock it and imprint it in your brain. So here's 8. But what is 8 sideways? It's infinity. So not only do you have 8, you have the energy of infinity to really lock down the power of all of these energies in your expression. So going to the free PDF that you get when you sign up for these free classes, these are free PDFs. I'm changing the screen. You get a free workbook. And in the workbook, you will notice how are you evolving you with your daily progress. We are in the Dragon Ascension right now, the 13 days of Dragon. And as I mentioned before, this is the easiest way that you can see the 13-day map, the 13-day Ascension map in the linear form. But as a reminder, it is not linear at all. It is a spiral. And you can go back and look at the video that we did on the first section of Dragon, the first video we did on Dragon, where we talk about how you spiral up every single day. And today is day 8, which is all about expressing and aligning with, what is it? Yes, the first section, the first column of your soul destiny, the primal energies that you are going to be looking at as we move through the 260 days. Please know that you can still start anytime, because ultimately you can jump in with our teachings anytime, because ultimately you cycle back around. So even if you're in another 13-day ascension, You're still building upon the cycle of energy that you are creating and creating higher octaves of your evolutionary consciousness with every 13-day ascension. So don't worry about it. If you're a little late to the party, you are never late to the party, because the time to start evolving your consciousness is now. And that, again, my beautiful galactic spirits, is why you are alive. And alive at this time. Breathe into that. So you can get your free PDF map, galacticspirit.com/spiral-up. You'll be able to get them, plus notifications of the replays. And here is a little journal on day number 2, where it all talks about every daily energy. Today we're in day 8. And you can start popping in little notes based upon your actual evidential experience. Now let's talk about your actual evidential experience. How do you know that you are really in the flow and reclaiming your birthrights? Simple. If you pay attention to the energy of the day, and you can get them on Galactic Spirit. I showed you right at the top of the website every day. Let's just pop over there so you remember. There's your energies of the day right there on the top of every page. So as you are cycling through, as you're going through these ascensions, you'll be able to actually feel what the energy is. And I'm going to talk about a few other ways that you can experience these, but you can, when you pay attention to the energy of the day, and when you're waiting in a traffic jam, when you're brushing your teeth, when you're washing the dishes, when you're on hold for a phone call, when you go to the bathroom, even, that's my big secret. On these free moments where your mind, or in meditation, when your mind is not thinking about all of your to-dos and how you're functioning out into the external world, you can drop into the energy of the day in your inner world and think about how it's playing out in your life. Now, sometimes, and this is the magic of it, sometimes once you anchor the energy into your consciousness, you'll have an aha moment. You'll go, oh, look at that bumper sticker. That feels like the energy of the day. Or you'll see something, some magic will happen. The right person, place, and thing will show up in your life, and you'll go, wow, that's a confirmation of this aha moment or a synchronicity. And, ooh, if they're powerful enough, I just got goosebumps. Second body rush. Third body rush. You will feel these energies in your body with a body rush, and that's when you know you're on fire. That's when you know, ooh, another one. That's when you know that you are expressing your soul mission. What is star today's energy? Day number 8 in Dragon. What's it about? What am I doing right now to warrant all these body rushes, these goosebumps? I'm expressing my soul mission. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing right in this perfect moment in time. It'll let you know. Your body will know. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because you are an electromagnetic being, and if you are working on your chakras and the chakra of the day, throat chakra, that's what today is from a third dimensional, from a traditional Buddhist and Hindu energy. Remember we talked about there's a radial way to look at it too on galacticspirit.com. We'll do that another day. But you are an electromagnetic being. So when you're working not only on your birthright of the day, galactic star turtle day, the day of expression, and integrating your chakra of the day and dropping into really what that feels like, you will have aha moments and synchronicities and body rushes, I promise. Let's do one. I told you we'll have a little surprise. I'm going to leave this screen up so you can take a peek at it. But I have the throat chakra tuning fork. Now this one vibrates. It doesn't make a sound. It's for vibrating into your body. Even though I'm going to put it by the mic, so hopefully you can hear it. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it, but I'm also going to vibrate a sound for you. This is a 528, the frequency of the heart. Now, while you'll be able to hear this, because there is no time and no space, we are together in the quantum field. Whether you're listening to this in real time or a year from now, the energies are still the same because I keep circling around. I want you to feel the vibration that I am feeling through the throat chakra tuning fork, so you can actually drop into what this feels like as you express your star self. Okay? Just drop into that for a second. I'm going to start the vibration. I don't know if you can feel it. Say this out loud. I am a radiant being. I am a shining beacon of spiritual light. I reclaim my ascension of defining and nurturing and rebirthing and reclaiming my soul mission. Feel that energy. Just drop into that for a minute. Let's do one more. Feel the energies pass over you. I'm a shiny beacon of spiritual light, reclaiming, rebirthing, nurturing my soul mission and why I've come to incarnate. And I'm using this day, this beautiful galactic star day and the ascension of dragon to define my soul mission, to rebirth my new mind during this 260 days gestation of reclaiming our birthrights higher and higher frequencies, to vibrating at higher levels, because we are electromagnetic beings. So I invite you to go to, here's another way of getting the energy of the day. Here are little videos that I've prepared every day, and I'm just going to stop this for 1 second. You're in the Dragon Ascension of soul energy, reclaiming your soul self. Here is day number 8, 3 dots and 1 bar. 3 plus 5 is 8. Day number 8, there's your concentrated birthright of rebirthing. And look at the powerful images that I selected for you. Look at that rebirth of your star self. And these images, which you cannot hear at this time because I've got my mic on, But behind the music, behind the video, is a music that I call pineal, third eye beats, because they're binary beats that were developed and designed specifically for the dragon ascension according to the flawless Mayan mathematics. So when you are watching these pineal beats that are this one's only 15 seconds long. So every day, and the longest one is 20 seconds. So you can actually drop in every day to these energies that are only 20 seconds at most to start reclaiming your birthrights at the beginning of each day. And like I said before, as you go through and you think about your consciousness, and you let your mind go and you do a little meditation, standing in the grocery store line, checking out, waiting on the phone, whatever these moments are, or when these magic synchronicities come in, you actually feel your electromagnetic vibration as confirmation of the power of these energies and or the cumulative influence of how all these days build upon each other. And how do these days build upon each other? Here you go, in your free map, your 13-day ascension map. Here's the first 4 days. We're in discovery. We're in exploring and deepening right now. We're in the last day. See the day 8, the 3 dots in 1 bar, and here it is filled out with the daily energy in there. I'm just going to make this a little smaller so you can see it better. See, we're in the soul destiny, day number 8, how we're expressing our soul self. That's why I got the body rush. And the next section, and this is consistent with every birthright. Remember how I said I was going to teach you how to use the Mayan calendar? Here it is, my friends. Here it is, you magnificent galactic spirits. It is right here on the ascension maps that I'm giving you. So the next 3 days we're starting to integrate, and we're going to get together on day number 1.2 bars 11 on Mastery Monday again to see how we spiraled up our ascension on our map. So there's 3 different ways. Here's one way to track your energies. Track your energies with the free maps I'm giving you, the ascension maps I'm giving you, and I'm about to give you the coolest thing about day 8. Remember I taught you about magic turtles, and the reason why this day 8 is a magic turtle day, and you can see it on the calendar that I previously showed you, is because this is the 8th moon. Turtle days, as a reminder, the turtle is a double up energy day. When the moon, the number of the moon, 1 through 13, equals the number of the day. We're in moon 8 and we're in day 8. So that's why it's a magic turtle day. But every 13-day cycle, there's a day 8. What's so cool about day 8? We have our infinity sign. Here is the back. This is the back of our galactic compass wheel. Here's the front. Just want to show you this. Here are the 13 days ascensions, and I just put paper clips on it so I can spin pretty quick. Oh, I'm about to show you something really advanced. It's so cool. Today is day 8 of day 8 in Dragon. But look at the previous ascension. Star. So day 8 is infinity, and day 8 is a day to go back and really anchor what you learned on the previous 13-day cycle to really bring it on home. And this happens infinitely. Every day 8, the galactic day, 3 dots and 1 bar, if the day you express whatever ascension it is, day 8 is the same concentrated energy of the 13 days before. If you didn't get it, it's okay. We'll talk about it again on the next day 8, and it will start really locking and loading. And the beauty of the Galactic Mayan calendar is the cycles are consistent, so you always know where you are. You don't have a 30 days has September, April, June, and November, no. And each day, this is the coolest thing too, instead of Friday, whatever day this is, February, I don't know, is the time of this recording, it's not only fulfilling Friday, which anchors in the energy of how we've accomplished our whole week, but using the galactic terminology with galactic star. Galactic star tells a story about your life. How are you expressing your starlight of your soul mission, dragon? Day number 8, look at this wheel. I hope you're seeing it in this, I don't think I can show it to you here. But if you'll see day number 8, there's the wheel around dragon right here, of dragon with all the dots and bars. Day number 8, infinity. Repeating the same concentrated energy of the cycle before. Just to recap that. Day number 8. I should have brought the star map up. Let me see if I can do that for you right now. It's going to take a minute. I'm not going to do it. But the cycle that you were tracking before had the cycle right before had the star energy right in it. Looking at it this way, in the wheel, here's the cycle of the energies. Shh. We're in dragon now, day number 8. Star was star. So you really get to anchor those energies in. And the next cycle, the next 13 day is wizard. And guess what happens on day number 8? It's a dragon day. So once you know these 20 energies and what they are, you always know where you are. And that way you can even predict the future and look at the past. Because every day tells a story as compared to this made up February, I think it's February 10th. I have to look on my calendar every day to see what day it is because it doesn't make any sense. So what did we do today? Let's recap. We talked about the magnificence of today's energy, your brilliance, your shining star. We set the intention of you really anchoring in your shining, you being a beacon of light and fulfilling your soul mission and communicating it with your throat chakra and your expression of self. I gave you free ways to track the Galactic Mayan calendar through galacticspirit.com and the Pineal Beat videos. Those are all the free resources. And we talked about the magic of day number 8. And intuitively, I threw in, stream of consciousnessly, I threw in the lesson of Magic Turtle. We did a lot. If you want to start and stop and re-listen to this video again on the replay, please do, because I really jammed today. So, in closing, you magnificent shining star, alive at this time to fulfill your soul destiny, I am another yourself as we journey together through evolving our consciousness in Lakesh.